Here we are again, folks.
Here we are. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, friends.
Yes.
Saturday chat.
Sat chat.
Chat. Getting ready for our Sunday shout out tomorrow.
Yep.
And
Okay.
wow, she's making an escape.
Yeah. There went Janet.
So
Hi, Janet.
hitting another Bob Dylan song this week.
I love Bob Dylan.
He wrote great songs since the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this is proof of his timeless nature and his, I guess, you know how some people peak and then that's it?
Yeah, he's not one of those.
He's not one of those. He just started on the plateau and ran the whole distance.
Just keeps going. Yeah. And
So,
he's fantastic. I think I think Bob Dylan is one of the most prolific and profound writers of our age.
so I was, I guess, shocked is the right word. Surprised to learn that this song was written in 1997.
Yeah,
So-
released in September of 97. Actually,
I mean, Dylan has so many albums, it's easy to lose track of what song is where.
For sure.
And also the timelessness of the song, which is Make You Feel My Love, by the way.
Make You Feel.
Make You Feel My Love by Bob Dylan. It was, I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised that it was just in 1997.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, so many people have covered it. I read it's like over 450 artists covered it. And shortly after it was released, I believe that Billy Joel was the first artist to do a recorded cover.
well,
Garth Brooks and Trisha Year would the very following year released a cover of it. And I mean, it's been followed by so many.
and didn't you tell me that it had been covered by so many artists that it's one of the few songs to be considered a standard in the 21st century?
Yes. Yep.
I think that, I would identify it as a standard.
For sure.
Off the top of my head.
Well, and it got there really quickly for it to be released in 97 and so many people to have picked it up in an age and stage of music in which sharing songs was not as common as like the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
I feel like it really spoke to the variety of styles and
The timeless
genres
nature of the
and
material.
how open it was to many audiences.
Billy Joel, Garth Brooks.
More recently, Adele, yeah.
I mean, like just those three along. If you had any one of those people cover your song, you'd probably be. But I guess it's getting to be standard fare for Bob Dylan at this point. You know, I mean, so many people cover his material. I mean, it started off with like Hendrix, and you know, it went on from there.
Do you know what Bob Dylan considers to be his best songs?
I don't. Do you?
So he said Rolling Stone, but he really likes. I don't know because I'm like which like a Rolling Stone. Yeah. But he said, and I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go along with this. He said Tangled Up in Blue for its complexity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he really enjoys
I think it tells a great story. All the songs, like they're very vivid in their picturing. Like the way he puts his words together, it's very easy to picture the subject at hand.
Yes.
For me.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Janet has returned.
What would be your favorite Bob Dylan song?
Ooh, that's really
Put you on the spot.
That's really tough for me. Well, the whole Desire album. Can I say that?
Yeah.
As my favorite song.
It's a really good one.
I like so much by him. I have to think about it, I guess.
Yeah. That's a tough one. So, but I guess people.
What about you? What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite, like off the top of your head?
No, it's so hard. That would be so hard for me to choose. I like so many Bob Dylan songs. Of course, probably the first song that so weirdly enough, the very first song I probably liked by him was Lay Lady Lay.
Okay.
And then I was surprised to find out that people didn't think that Bob Dylan could sing because I was picturing him with that song. And it sounded like a crooner kind of to me, almost like a Chris Isaac type of voice.
Okay.
And then later on, you know, I don't know if he went to more his natural voice or what he felt better or singing, but it is varied after that. You know, and I mean, I like so many Bob Dylan songs for so many different reasons. After that, I probably went to All Along the Watchtower because of Hendrix's version of that. And of course, I liked Turn. I believe he wrote that too.
Did he?
I could be mistaken.
It's the Birds, isn't it?
I could be mistaken on that one. But I know that he wrote a song that the Byrds covered.
Isn't it? It's the Bible. It's actually, then, those lyrics are in the Bible.
There's I like Maggie's Farm. Like, I pretty much liked something from all his years. And then, of course, I love this song. I think it's a great written song. I can really relate to it. And then I think the like you said, the whole Desire album, because we spent so much time with it. It's such a great album.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's endless, really.
I think my very first...
Oh.
Go ahead.
Also, Buckets of Rain. That Buckets of Rain might be my favorite.
Buckets of Rain's pretty darn good. Okay, so I think my first introduction to Bob Dylan was actually via Joan Osborne, because she's amazing. And
Long black coat.
Long black coat. Yep. And I was just drawn to that song because it's got...
Was that Bob Dylan?
It is.
Gosh, I always thought it was Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. I guess because he was the Man in Black. Everybody knew him as the Man in Black. But yeah, so her voice delivers story in itself, I think. I'm a huge fan, so you are entitled to your own opinion, but don't stomp on mine because I adore her. So her delivery of that song, it just... coincides with the lyrics, and her arrangement of it was just so moody and dark and beautiful, and so it drew me right on in. And the imagery that he uses, you feel like you're almost there in the story. And so of course I want to sing it, and then doing a little more research and learning from.
So you must have been in hog heaven when we saw Joan Osborne sing the songs of Bob Dylan.
Yes. Yes. Well, we had just gone into a Bob Dylan phase of listening to music.
I forget that he wrote Quinn the Eskimo too. Like, it's such a fun song.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, you learn something. He wrote all the songs now. I'm convinced he's like the Liam Neeson of music.
Liam Neeson everything.
Yeah, we have
everything.
We have a joke. We're letting you in on it.
He wrote part of Wagon Wheel.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
So our family joke is there was a period of time where every movie we watched seemed to have Liam Neeson in it, and so we just joke around Liam Neeson's in everything, and so
Liam Neeson's in everything.
He was, and he was in everything for quite some time. But so Bob Dylan, he wrote everything.
Okay, so Feet Liam to the Neeson. Fire. I'm gonna say Buckets of Rain's my favorite.
Buckets of Rain's pretty.
Feet to the good. Fire. What you picking?
Long Black Coat. I have nostalgia attached to it.
Long Black Coat. It is. Your turn. Feet to the Fire. What's your favorite Bob Dylan song? You got to pick one. Leave it in the comment.
And it doesn't have to be his rendition of it either.
No, it can be anybody's rendition of a Bob Dylan song. That's fine.
Yeah,
100%.
We're cool with that.
A lot of people access Bob Dylan through the back door, I believe, because a lot of people do have an aversion to his voice.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining
also,
us.
I have one tiny address to make because I'm a time traveler. Even though you may not have seen the Sunday shout out yet, we've already recorded it. And in said shout out, I misquoted the name of the handle of the person that the shout out's going out to. So I got the numbers wrong.
JAJS
283. I said 248 and I was just wrong. So if there's a JAJS out there that's 248, sorry, buddy.
Not for you.
Not for you. You'll
come back again another day.
Yeah, we'll do a song for you, but this is not it. This is going out to JJ's 283. So just to address that on the front end of things.
All right. Well,
yeah. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you
Thanks
next
for
week.
joining us.
Thanks for joining the chat. I want to know your Bob Dylan song.